What's good, Cardi Warm by the channel? It's your boy, Bubbling. I'm sure you noticed the new setup. Know what I'm saying? Nah, it's not a new setup, but I'm in LA. Look out for some new content, 1v1s, all that. Hopefully I can get it with all the people that I've been talking to. Hopefully we can make a little OnlyFans sex tape, underground tape for y'all, know what I'm saying? But anyway, we got another compilation news video for y'all. In that, firstly, we got basically the end of the old SoundCloud era. I'm not talking about this new one. We got a whole new SoundCloud set of artists. We got like Slum Success, Baby Santana, Sofago, Summers, Autumn, just the list goes on. Ty Fontaine, y'all know the artists I'm talking about. However, the 2016, 2017, 2018 era of Juice WRLD X, Trippie Redd, Lil Pump, Smoke Perp, it's officially done. And the reason I say this is because, as you may or may not know, I posted this yesterday on my Instagram or Twitter. Go make sure to follow them. Link in descriptions to both. But BTS, you know, the K-pop band or whatever it's called, a group, boy band, they have officially passed XXX, Tentacion, and Trippie Redd's Fuck Love single, which for the longest time, ever since it was released in whenever it was, 2017, 2016, 2018 maybe, I don't know, the most streamed song on SoundCloud. And BTS, of all bands, I thought it would be like Lil Durk, Lil Baby or something like that, maybe EXO Tour Life even. But a K-pop band. I didn't even know Koreans and Asians, and no hate towards them. We gotta love our Asian boys out there, but I didn't even know they use SoundCloud. I thought they had their own fucking app or use Spotify or something, but I guess K-pop is on SoundCloud too. But congratulations to them. However, to me, it just marks the end of that era because obviously, fuck love. The streams, at least for now, have gone down a little bit. Hopefully, we get another spike so that they can repass BTS. But I think it's more of like a PewDiePie versus T-Series type thing where it was bound to happen considering the size of BTS and the K-pop stans. They are relentless. Their fan base is basically bigger, pause, and or more strategic and ravageous than the SoundCloud fans. I literally thought that Fuck Love was never gonna be passed, at least from my like music streaming lifespan. In conclusion, I feel disrespected. It's definitely an end of an era for sure. But moving on, we got some actual serious news in that Polo G, after his release party in Miami for his Hall of Fame album, which I have yet to listen to, so again, I'll get y'all my opinion after I listen, but after his release party, he was arrested. The crazy thing is, it was not only him, but it was also his baby mama and maybe some other relative, friend, something like that. But what the jail records show is that Polo G, 22, whose real name is Taurus Bartlett, is facing charges of battery on a police officer, threatening a public servant, using violence to resist an officer, and resisting an officer without violence and criminal mischief. So basically, dude was literally arrested for resisting arrest, meaning he ain't do shit before that. I think they were just targeting him because he was a rapper, and there's been a lot of shootings in Miami. You know, KOD with Pooh Shiesty, DaBaby was involved in something, even though it was like one of his shooters and his crew. But still, Miami and South Florida have been crazy lately with everybody coming here since the lockdown, even though other cities are opening up at this point. But I think since Polo G is a big rapper, the cops showed up and tried to alleviate the situation before it even happened. So it's kind of fucked if you ask me. In college, I actually got this same charge. I had to get it expunged from my record because I literally did nothing. I was just at a party. I answered the door and the cop just handcuffed me on the spot. I didn't even have a drink in my hand. I didn't do anything wrong. It was just the cop wanted to make an example out of me, and I think that's what they did to Polo G as well. But honestly, good for Polo G if he was resisting arrest for nothing, because there were no other charges other than not wanting to be arrested for nothing. I'd be pissed as well. And speaking of Polo G, we got the expected first week sales for both the Migos Culture 3 and Polo G's Hall of Fame album that dropped this past Friday on the same day. Looks like Polo G is coming out on top with the #1 album thus far. It hasn't been official yet because we got to wait till next Monday or Tuesday when Billboard announces it. But Polo G is expected to sell like 165 to 175K first week, which is pretty good, not gonna lie. A lot of people have been saying Hall of Features, claiming Polo G only got these spiked numbers because he essentially assembled the Avengers, all the streaming gods, Kid Laroi, Lil Durk, DaBaby, Nicki Minaj, but really, I don't think it's that bad. I think Polo G without the features would have even sold a lot no matter what. I mean, Rap Star was what, like the #1 single like a couple months back, which was the lead single for this album. I think Polo G is like just that dude right now. Him, Lil Durk, Lil Baby, they've been killing the game. So I don't want to hear no slander unless it's about Polo G beat selection, okay? And again, I have yet to listen to the album. I'll let y'all know what I think. But that's a huge W for Polo G getting the #1 album over the Migos, because they've been waiting like 3 years to drop their album Culture 3, the sequel to Culture 2. I don't know if that's the right word, like triquel. I don't read books. But if anything, Migos should be the ones that Polo G fans should be saying they assembled the Avengers as the features, because as I talked about a couple days ago, they had like Drake, Juice WRLD, they even had Polo G on there. Who else? Cardi B, Justin Bieber, Pop Smoke, NBA YoungBoy. They had a stacked album and they still came second to Polo G. Now I told y'all I've still only listened to the first half of Culture 3 and it's pretty hard so far, I'm not gonna lie. And the freestyle they put out on LA Leakers on their YouTube channel, go check it out. They literally all went in, they fucking trained that freestyle so hard, bro. That beat's cheeks were spread open like shit. But as I was saying, Culture 3 is expected to sell 125 to 135K first week. Now we should expect both of these numbers for both albums, Polo G and Migos, to go down by like 5-10K. That's why there's a range here, because usually there's a higher spike of streams the first couple of days when an album drops, and then it kind of slowly falls off as the hype subsides. And unfortunately, we don't have any numbers for The Life of Pierre 5, aka T-Lot 5 from Pierre Bourne, because I just don't think he's that major of an artist yet. I'd be happy, I told you on Twitter, with 15K first week, although I think with the quality it could earn up to 20-25K, and that's a dub, especially for producing the whole entire album. So he's the only one that gets the check basically, except for people who maybe co-produce and engineer and shit. But Pierre Bourne going up. That's my favorite album of the week, better than Hall of Fame Culture 3. Next, we got Lil Yachty, who posted on his Instagram yesterday him rapping over a rage beat.
Yeah, 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 hey, nah. It should take time, it should take time. It's my 8th line, it's my 2nd drink. She asked how you do it, said it take time. This shit took time, all this took time. Our big brother still watch, known for taking time. We gon' take turns, she gon' eat Sprite.
I told y'all that after the underground, literally every single rapper was rapping on these rage beats. Now we got Soulja Boy, Smoke Perp, and now Lil Yachty on these rage beats. And I'm not gonna lie, it sound hard. But the thing is, I feel like Yachty is a little bit more acceptable for him to rap on rage beats, because he kind of like taps into these underground places and puts on smaller artists just for the sake of love for them. Whereas Soulja Boy, Smoke Perp, maybe you don't get the same respect. So with that being said, I'm kind of cool with Yachty rapping on those beats. Hopefully these rage beats for mainstream artists such as Lil Yachty don't completely kill the wave. But again, I think Lil Yachty is completely chilling on them. And speaking of this 2016 SoundCloud era of rappers, we got Uzi, who got the purple hair back. Hopefully this means that we got some old Uzi type music. I feel like he plays with our emotions every time he dyes his hair. It brings us back and makes us reminisce whatever era he was rapping in of the last time he had that color hair. Purple hair was like old Uzi, like Lil Uzi Vert versus the World, the original tape. And also the latest snippet that he had when he had purple hair that sounded like straight Love Is Rage, the original tape's vibes. I'm thinking purple hair might be the way to go for Forever Young or Love Is Rage 3 when he drops it. That's just me though. And lastly, we got an update, even though most people probably don't care, but I just thought it was hilarious. This YBN beef between Almighty J, and he dropped the YBN, so that's why I called him that, and YBN Namir was actually real. He posted on his YouTube channel talking about how both of them were claiming that each other owed them $10,000 over some beef between mutual friends, and now they're trying to box each other. But after like Almighty J fell off, is now officially a bigger Twitch streamer than he is a rapper, as well as YBN Namir, you know, dropping Soul Train, which literally became a meme for how bad it was. I don't know what they're trying to come back to relevance by seeing who fell off harder. I don't know about y'all, but they gotta pay pay me to watch that fight. But that's all of the news from yesterday and today. I'll catch y'all soon in some more exciting activities. I kind of got stuck at this one house that maybe I might give y'all a tour of if I get specific permission from the person. But as I was saying, I'm kind of stuck here because all the rental cars were sold out and the rest of them were like hella expensive, and I was like, I'd rather just pay for an Uber every day. I even got groceries delivered from Whole Foods. I was bougie up in that bitch. But with that, it's your boy Bob Lamb signing off. Only eating that good, that distilled pussy. Let me know in the comments what you thought about all of this. Was it a W or L for Migos and Polo G's expected first week sales? What do y'all think about BTS passing Trippie Redd and XXXTentacion on SoundCloud for the most streamed song, as well as Uzi's hair and Polo G's arrest? Make sure to like and subscribe to join the Bob Gang if you with it. Peace out, clap people. Know what I'm saying?